guys, Pop in a Box Ambassador Top Pops here, and today we're going to be checking out a brand new Pop in a Box exclusive that just released today. So, let's get started. Oh, and I also want to mention happy birthday to Pop in a Box, and thank you so much for sending this over early to check out. But before we get into this, I want to talk about some of my other favorite Endgame figures. That's right, I said Endgame. And now guys, I think the first one that we're going to start with here is Thor, because seriously, I love this figure, especially all of the detail they gave this one with his eye being silver, as well as the scar on his face and the weapon he's holding in his hand. And for all of these figures here, or at least for most of them, they do have their Avengers outfit on, and you guys can see this is the Thor out of box. And one thing that I do want to mention is that all Marvel figures are bobbleheads. And now if you guys want to check out Thor a little bit closer up, there he is. And seriously, I am a huge fan of this figure. And also, if you notice, I haven't been saying the name of his weapon just because I always hate pronouncing it because I never get it right. So I'm going to try it here. I have the word up here and it is, hold on, Mjolnir? I believe. Mjolnir. People always say, is it Mjolnir? I believe it is Mjolnir. The more I say it, the worse it sounds. I hope that's right. And in my defense, they don't say it in the film very often, or at least I don't remember them saying it in the film very often. But anyways, we'll just say Thor's hammer. It's a little easier. And a detail that I almost forgot to mention was that the handle is actually the Groot's arm handle. And I think that is so cool that they added this to the figure, especially because then it makes it more movie accurate. And now guys, next up here, let's talk about this one, which is Black Widow. And this is actually a perfect one to talk about that is still available on their website because Black Widow just released the other day. And if you guys want to check this one out a little bit closer up, there she is right there. And now guys, we definitely have to take this figure out of the box just so we can see it a little bit closer up because seriously, this is a really nice figure. I love the weapons in her hand. She's also wearing the Avengers suit again, but then also she has the blonde tip on the back side there to show that she originally had blonde hair. And Funko definitely didn't have to add that, but one thing that I do want to try is, does this figure stand? It actually stands pretty good, but I also want to show you guys, don't throw out your boxes. You shouldn't anyways. You should keep them around just in case, but if you are going to be throwing out your box, make sure you go into the bottom and grab this base because a lot of people don't realize that it's down there, and it really does help the figure stand, especially if they have a smaller body with a bigger head, which is pretty much every single figure. So if it's got one, definitely grab it before you toss the box out. Even though you shouldn't be, but just in case you do. And now guys, before we get on to the next two figures, I do want to talk about something really cool with Pop in a Box, which is their subscription services. Because if you enjoy collecting like me but don't know which ones to get, you can actually go through Pop in a Box and they'll pick them out for you. So if you enjoy something like Marvel Pops, you can get those sent to you every single month. And they also wanted me to mention that if you do buy one of their subscription boxes, you get 10% off every order on the site, which I think is a pretty great deal. But now let's get on to the next figure and one of my favorites from the Endgame line, which is of course Korg. And I love that he's wearing headphones and holding a controller in his hand because it feels like he's yelling at New Master 69 in this figure. And if you guys want to check him out of the box, here he is right here. And I mean, seriously, look at how big this figure is. And also, I love that he's voiced by Taika Waititi, and I actually do have a Taika Waititi pop in my collection. So I guess I have every Taika Waititi figure. I'm probably missing something. And now guys, before we get onto the brand new exclusive, I want to show you this one right here as well, which is Rescue. And by the way, I do want to mention all of the figures that I'm showing off in today's video are available on Pop in a Box's website still. And this one right here is Rescue. And this figure actually came out a little bit later on because this was deemed as a spoiler, which I totally understand. And this is actually a bit of a smaller pop, and it also comes in the base as well. So if you're going to be buying this one, make sure you take the base out of the box so it stands just a little bit easier. But if you guys want to check this one out, here it is right here. And seriously, this is a really nice figure. It would look great next to your Iron Man. All right, everybody, so now that we've gone through the first four, it is now time to crack open this one right here for Pop in a Box 7th birthday, and I am so excited to get into this because seriously, it's an amazing pop. All right, everybody, so I've cut the tape. Now let's see what this figure looks like. Oh, this looks good. But now, guys, before we show up the figure, I do have to read the letter that came inside. And it says, "Dear Top Pops, we're so thrilled to have you join the Pop in a Box people. Here's the first peek at our Wanda Maximoff exclusive just for you. We hope you enjoyed this pop as much as we do. Best wishes, the Pop in a Box team." Now, Pop in a Box, thank you so much for sending this over. And now, let's check out Wanda. And now, guys, here she is right here. The Pop in a Box exclusive glow-in-the-dark Wanda Maximoff, which is available right now. And I mean, come on, guys. I seriously cannot get over this figure and how detailed this thing is. And also, if you guys are wondering, on the backside there's actually no other figures. It just says Wanda Maximoff. And now, guys, one thing I want to mention before we pop this thing open is the iridescent sticker, because seriously, look at how cool that is. It's probably one of the best stickers on a Funko Pop. And also, it does have the glow in the dark because this figure does glow, and I will definitely be showing that in a second. All right, everybody, here we go. Let's check this thing out. And seriously, I I am loving the detail on this figure. With their eyes and the fire being red, like, this is seriously a cool figure. Also, the suit looks like it could have been taken directly from the film. I don't know what it is, but this thing is amazing. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, this one is a bobblehead, and also I want to see how this thing stands on the table because, wow, look at that thing. I mean, seriously, it's amazing. And like Pop in a Box said, guys, this is the first ever sneak peek at the Wanda Maximoff figure available now. So if you guys want to check it out, definitely go to the link in the description to pre-order one for yourselves. And now, guys, before I forget, let me go shut the lights off to find out how well this thing glows. All right, guys, so I know it is dark now, but I am definitely charging this thing up, trying to make the fire glow as best as I can by putting the black light right on it. Now, let me show you guys what it looks like, and it is going to be kind of hard to see because of how dark it is in here, but that really does look great in person. Okay, guys, now this is interesting. If I could put the light right up against the fire, this is how well it would glow, because on the bottom, it's made of the same material as well, and look at that. I mean, seriously, that glows great. And well, guys, now that we've got the lights back on, I can finally end off the video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Pop in a Box for sending this over early, because seriously, this is a really amazing pop. And if you guys want to pre-order one for yourself, like I've said, link in the description. And if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with. And she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Slow. Like my lashes.